I was 25 years old when the sky tore open.
What is it?
Oh my God. What's going on up there?
No one understood what was happening when that planet, that thing, began appearing in the sky.
Did you see that?
We thought it was an asteroid, maybe a comet. Scientists talked about orbits, gravity, collision.
Breaking news tonight as we monitor this rapidly evolving situation.
It took 5 years. 5 years from when it was detected until it positioned itself near Earth. 5 years of theories, growing panic, governments trying to calm increasingly terrified populations. But nothing prepared us for what was to come. However, before it happened, humanity eventually grew accustomed to the presence of that gigantic planet. But we were wrong. It wasn't about collision, it was about connection. And then one day, that connection happened. The sky tore open. That planet, somehow, opened portals and brought to us the fallen, bestial humanoid giants. We were caught off guard. The military tried, but the giants kept falling, one after another, each more terrifying than the last. We didn't stand a chance. And as a last resort, some countries used nuclear weapons. But it didn't work, and that finished off the rest of our civilization, leaving the world entirely to them. "50 years have passed since that day. 50 years surviving in the shadows, in the mountains, in deep caves, hiding like rats from the creatures that now dominate the surface. Humanity regressed. There is no more functioning technology, no more cities, no more civilization, only survival. One day at a time." High on a mountain, we established a village some time ago, Silent Village. Here we try to start over, living hidden, but living relatively safe. The founders chose this place strategically. At 200 meters of altitude, they thought they would be safe from most of the fallen. The smaller ones don't climb well. The medium ones rarely take interest in difficult terrain. And the colossal ones, they were too slow. They would never reach here. At least that's what they believed. 32 souls live here. Wooden and stone cabins, controlled fires, a community that managed to build something resembling normalcy. The name is no accident. Silence is survival. The village gradually falls asleep under the reddish light of the intruding planet. No one notices the colossal shadow that begins to move on the horizon. KL wakes up feeling the tremors, recognizing the vibration, fallen footsteps, but there's something different. It's too intense. On the horizon, the largest type of fallen. Slow, clumsy, but absolutely colossal. Each step covers dozens of meters, and it's coming directly towards Silent Village. Silent panic spreads, mothers clutch children, men grab useless weapons. KL tells Syrah that the colossal fallen is close, that it might head in their direction, and that they need to be prepared to get out of there quickly to protect themselves. Everyone in the village stays motionless, hoping the colossal fallen will change course. but it seems it has already detected them there. The village exit is useless now, as that's exactly where the Colossal one is coming from. Kale reminds Sarah of the east exit, but that it's very dangerous, narrow and steep. But time has run out, and the giant monster arrives with full force. Everyone runs in panic, while the Colossal Fallen destroys everything in its path, releasing deafening screams that leave anyone in panic.
I'll hold the gate as long as I can. Go!
The Colossal Fallen rises up, but ends up falling and destroying the village, crushing those who were running on the trail and sending others tumbling down the mountain. After some time, we see Sarah reach the base of the mountain, still helping the woman carrying her baby.
I've got you.
Behind them, some survivors emerge from the dust, Finn and Ash helping Marcus, and a few others who escaped. After waiting for a while in a safe location, the survivors see that the Colossal Fallen has left, so they climb up what remains of the main trail. The ascent is difficult, blocked by debris.
It's all gone. How could anything do this?
We were too late.
Sarah walks through the debris in silence. Ash is on his knees, holding a wooden toy that belonged to a child. I sat on a rock, exhausted beyond my limit. I've seen this before, 50 years ago. Sarah finds Kale's body and weeps on her knees beside him. Everyone lost much that day. After burying all their loved ones beside the destroyed village, Sarah says she will set out in search of the northern walls, which Kale spoke of existing and being a safe place. Finn immediately says he will go along, as nothing remains for him there. He estimates it's 5 days of walking through the dead forest, according to Kale's calculations.
I mean to go as well.
Ash and I decide to go together with Sarah. I want this because I wish to be useful one more time before I die, and Ash, he wants to avenge the death of his family. The rest of the group, including the woman with the baby, decides to stay there and try to start over. Sarah tells the woman with the baby that if she finds this safe place that Kale dreamed of, she will come back to get her. Sarah decides they leave at dawn. They need to rest first. No one really sleeps. They lie among the debris, staring at the red sky. The light of dawn finds the four already on their feet. Improvised backpacks, rudimentary weapons. They stand at the edge of what was once silent village, looking at the crosses that mark the graves of everyone they knew. Sarah leads, as always. The four walk determined and firm in their purpose, leaving behind what was once their home in hope of a new place. After descending the mountain in silence, we moved on. After a few hours of walking, we reached a completely dead place.
We lose the road.
The sky's getting darker.
Keep moving.
We keep north?
Until the riverbed.
The landscape around us is desolate.
Then we far.
Dead trees,
How long?
gray soil,
Couple hours,
a
maybe
sky
less.
that is always dirty, and that red planet always watching.
Quieter.
Then we keep moving before it goes silent.
We walked for hours. According to Kale, We need to pass near a city with coastal territory before reaching the dead forest that will lead to the northern walls.
We'll take the road in.
It is necessary to pass along the edge of the ruined city. Sarah signals for absolute silence. Ruins are dangerous,
Sound.
as fallen may be hidden among buildings
Faster ways
or
there.
hostile groups.
Hold. Stay sharp. We're not stopping till cover.
We follow a slightly more open route in case we need a better view of any fallen approaching.
One enough. One of them's out there. We'll see it first.
Let's hope it doesn't see us first.
At a certain point, we feel something strange that makes us stop abruptly.
Giants.
A distant sound, low, deep, like continuous thunder that gradually grows louder. Sarah is the first to sense the danger coming, and she shouts for us to run.
Go, go!
It's right behind us!
Behind us, a giant wave coming rapidly. That building was our salvation.
Up the stairs, hurry!
Don't stop!
Marcus, come on!
I'm coming! Faster! The water's coming up!
The planet, causing this effect on the land with its gravitational influence. We should have foreseen this.
Waves on us! Come on! I can't! Hold on, Marcus! Stop!
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Let's go! Don't stop! Up!
Keep going! Higher floor. Keep moving.
You alright?
I'm fine. Higher!
Just a bit more. We're not leaving you, old man. One step at a time.
We barely escaped. We climbed to the rooftop of the building, and from there we saw the devastation. Sarah was the one who felt the most frustrated. After all, the idea of following Kale's will came from her. But there is no time to dwell on mistakes. Soon, the obligation of survival made us react. A colossal fallen, 80 meters tall, rises right in front of us.
It's massive. It's coming straight for us.
Inside.
Coming right for us.
With those terrifying moans,
Wait.
Easy, easy.
Yes, but we can't let our guard down, because he might come back or another one might appear.
Let's stay silent and remain up here until the water goes down.
this time we were lucky and it went to the other side. Night soon fell, and we did everything we could to stay warm. We were lucky and managed to find old wood from furniture on the floor below ground level. We made a small fire and managed to dry off and warm up.
That one is far away. Don't worry. Sleep.
While they sleep, I think about Silent Village, about Kale, about my wife and my son. 50 years surviving. For what? But I look at these three beside me and see that maybe it is for this, to ensure that someone continues. The memories of that day never go away.
Marcus, wake up, it's morning. Easy, just a little shake.
What time?
Sun's up, everyone's all right.
I must have drifted off.
It's okay, we made it through.
We went back up to the rooftop to see if the water had receded. And to our luck, it had.
It's worse than I thought.
There were also no signs of giants nearby, at least not the big ones. That one must have been dragged there by the wave.
We need to go down and look for something to eat. I believe this tsunami might have brought at least some advantage for us.
Yes, true.
See if we find some fish.
We went down to see if nature had left us anything, since those monsters took everything from us.
I saw it. Keep your weight back.
The city, what was already ruins, was now completely devastated.
Hey guys, come see this.
It didn't take them long to find a large sea fish trapped inside a hole in the street.
Nice dinner.
Hell of a fight.
Worth it.
Beautiful catch.
After we ate, we left quickly to find water somewhere the tsunami hadn't reached. After a few hours, we reached firm, elevated ground.
Hold up. Can't.
We found the remains of a very old camp and managed to get some useful things.
2 canteens, they'll hold. That'll help.
You still think the creek's ahead?
If the land dips like I remember, yes. We'll hear it before we see it.
Let's hope it's not dried out like the last one.
Hope's enough to keep walking.
Finally, we found a stream with good drinking water. And we filled the canteens we found at the camp.
Get down and
However,
crawl to those rocks.
a terrifying
Hide underneath.
roar tore through the silence in the forest, coming from about 100 meters ahead of us. smallest type of fallen, not as destructive as a colossal one, but extremely lethal. That place was probably the territory of that type of fallen.
We need to get out of here and find a safe place to spend this night.
So we needed to go somewhere we knew they wouldn't. My experience helped us at that moment. Night was close to falling, and we were already exhausted. But thank God we managed to find a relatively safe place. An old railway tunnel. Before anything else, we analyzed it carefully to make sure there wasn't any fallen inside. And luckily, there wasn't. But Ash and Finn noticed that something large had passed through there a few days earlier, apparently. Night soon arrived, and we ate the rest of the fish.
Don't these monsters have any weak points?
Finn's question is something many tried to figure out in the past. The night was calm and nothing bad happened. We got up early in the morning and set off toward our objective. But danger is something that never lets us let our guard down, not even for a moment. Suddenly, once again, we heard booming sounds coming from far away, strong enough to make the ground tremble. We found some very old rail cars on part of the railway line and hid beneath one of them. The giants approached, but they didn't notice us there. It was probably just a herd passing through.
About the question Finn asked yesterday, if the Giants have any weak point. What do you think, Marcus?
The military tried everything in the past, but no one ever found an effective weapon. Actually, they can be destroyed, yes. But the problem is they didn't stop falling. And when humanity thought they had exterminated all of them with nuclear bombs, more of them started falling. But humanity was already almost entirely destroyed. It was too late.
We walked for a few hours and arrived at a small town. Like all the others, completely in ruins for a long time. Walking through the town, as we turned a corner, a huge shock made us freeze in fear. A large, fallen sitting motionless in the middle of the street. But there was something strange about it.
Why is it like this? Like
paralyzed.
Let's move out slowly and hide in that house over there with no door.
Sarah quickly told us to hide in the house next door, and we did. We stayed hidden there for a few minutes. Sarah then decided to check if the Fallen had gone away, but she saw that it remained there exactly the same. This was strange, because they never sleep.
That fallen one seems to be like petrified. I have to check.
It's petrified.
When we touched that Fallen, we could see that it was indeed petrified.
Why?
And soon we would make the greatest discovery since these monsters arrived on Earth.
Could these mirrors have something to do with that thing being petrified?
But before we could talk more about it, we heard heavy footsteps coming toward us. We hid immediately. But it seems that this time, the Fallen detected us by scent. From inside, we were able to observe that when the Fallen saw its reflection in the mirror, it began to writhe. But what impressed us most was that shortly after, the giant turned to stone, just like the other one we had found before.
Stay close, don't make a sound.
A thread of hope began to rise again.
Holy. Still here.
Marcus, you never heard about this before.
No. This was never even considered before.
It doesn't matter. Now we know what to do to end these monsters.
Sarah returns to the shop and looks for a mirror to put in her backpack. There is a possibility now.
The bridge was overgrown, but stable enough.
We'll need water before dark.
Once again, another Fallen found us. But this one comes more furious, ready to devour us. Sarah weighs whether she should risk using the mirror or not, as it might not work. Then she takes a courage that no one else has and faces the monster. And now, we can level the playing field.
We need to find more.
Our mission now was to obtain mirrors. Our last hope. We gathered several. Every day we went to the old store and took whatever we could carry. That day, we carried out another test on a fallen one. And indeed, we discovered how to defeat those monsters.
To do this, you only need one person, and that will be me.
Sarah decided that she would be the one to perform the test to confirm it. And now, we have the chance to fight them and defeat them. We settled into a secluded house deep in the forest, but with all the necessary precautions, since fallen ones could appear at any moment.
We need to get ready to continue our journey soon.
Finn no longer wants to risk going to the walls, but Sarah remains firm in her decision.
Wouldn't it be better if we just stayed living here?
Did you count how long it takes for the KP bearers to turn to stone?
Yes. They've been turning to stoning about 15 to 20 seconds. But what about the larger fallen ones? The ones that are over 30 meters high.
Let's eat. Today's hunt that Ash got was the best in days.
The place where we were, it seemed, had never been trampled by the fallen ones. But it seemed they were beginning to scent us out there.
This is the second time that Fallen has appeared in that forest.
He must sense that we're here. Maybe we really need to leave.
We could no longer stay there. So we decided to leave the next day as we needed to be rested. But that night, under a constantly red horizon, terror came to us. An entire herd of bestial fallen ones, hundreds of them.
It's a large herd of beastly fallen creatures.
Let's wait and see if the mirrors can handle them all.
If the mirrors aren't enough, we'll have to hide in the basement.
But they didn't seem to want to attack us. It was different. They were just desperately passing through.
It seems everyone has already passed through.
It seems the house held up well.
We went out when we realized there were none left outside.
The fallen ones. They've seemed to be running from something. But what?
There's nothing we can do now. So let's sleep and see at dawn.
Where is Ash? Hey, everyone, come outside. Quick!
Ash called us to see something repeating itself.
That's the reason why. That herd of fallen people passed through here.
A massive, colossal fallen one coming toward us. He was right. That colossal fallen one was the reason the bestial herd fled and passed through like that. For a moment, we even thought that the monster might change its course. But no.
He's not going to change course. He's coming straight here. We have to leave before it's too late. Everything you need, and let's go.
Vase! Franklin closed!
Come on, Finn, what are you looking for?
We need to find the map to the Nornord.
He's here! Run!
There was no time left for anything. The only thing we could do was run. And we ran hard for our lives.
Why didn't that beast from hell go the other way?
When he's gone, we'll need to go back to what's left of the house to get some things.
He's already quite far away, and I believe it's safe to go get our things from what's left of the house.
We tried to find something left among the rubble, but not much remained. With no other choice, we had to move forward in search of the northern walls, even without Finn's map now. We climbed a high hill to get a better view of the horizon. But the sight was devastating. Three colossal fallen ones in a small town below in the valley.
We have to go around. We can't go this way.
After a few more hours of walking, we stopped to rest for a while in the shade of a tree by the road.
Now, we're not far from the northern walls.
It's gonna get dark soon. We need a place to spend the night.
We'll also need more water soon. I believe there might be a stream further ahead at the foot of the mountain.
Yes. I believe that tomorrow we will be able to reach the northern walls.
But before we could leave, another problem arose.
If he comes here, there's nowhere to hide.
Quick, let's climb the tree.
Did you see how that smaller fallen one looked directly at us?
That wasn't normal. The person who had fallen even seemed to have some awareness.
We need to get out of here soon.
After some more time walking, we reached a place to spend the night.
In these slightly more than 50 years, I have never seen a fallen fighter fail to attack.
He seemed to be fleeing from the Colossal Fallen.
So they hunt each other. One species hunts another.
When they arrived, and even after some time, we never learned anything about it.
Night quickly fell and we prepared to sleep.
I'll be on the first watch shift tonight.
Another night out in the open passed. We got up early in the morning and set off. We weren't far from there. We reached a difficult place to cross.
Finn, was this bridge on the map?
I remember there was a place like that we needed to pass through. But it didn't show that the bridge was in that condition.
We had no choice. We needed to get to the other side. But once again, danger came after us. This time there was no escape.
Run! Run!
But once again, we were lucky. After a few more hours of walking, it seemed we had finally reached the northern walls. But the place was in ruins and filled with colossal fallen ones. But one type of fallen we had never seen before, nearly a kilometer in length, was nearby.
Are you okay, Sierra? She must be weak, because she hasn't eaten in a long time.
Hey! Who are you? Is there anyone else here with you in this place? Marcus! Where are you going? This could be dangerous! Why are you running away?
What happened to the walls?
Silence! The Sentinels are coming! You can't stop them! Cadabri! They're coming!
You lived behind the walls.
When did they fall?
That's the direction their tracks lead.
They all died.
Marcus, Sarah needs to drink and eat something. She's become very weak.
Come. There's water and food here. She needs it, doesn't she? I have some here.
Who is he? Is he trustworthy?
Well, he's kind of crazy, but yeah, let's go.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up. The girl needs help, doesn't she?
Soon, we'll have a delicious rabbit stew.
And now, Marcus, what are we gonna do? The northern walls no longer exist.
For now, let's wait for Sarah to recover. It is almost time now.
It's been over 5 years since the walls fell.
The Colossal being arrived out of nowhere and destroyed everything with just its fingers. As you saw, he's still out there, but he ended up getting trapped in the mountains.
And you, how did you manage to survive the attack of the Fallen?
I was here long before all this happened. I tried to warn those fools that it wasn't safe to live that way. They tried everything they had, they used to defend themselves. But nothing worked.
We figured out how to defeat them. It's a simple but risky way. He finished. We discovered that if these things see their own reflections, they turn to stone.
That explains a lot. So, that's what it means! The ancient prophecies spoke of something about this boy. Reflections, numbers coming together, and other things. Enoch, before the flood, wrote about these terrible giants, about their fathers, who are the Watchers, or better known as fallen angels. How did you find that out? Have you ever killed any of those monsters doing that? Have you ever seen one turn to stone?
No!
Sarah wakes up from a nightmare, but feels much better after eating and drinking.
Since we no longer have hope in the northern walls, I will dedicate myself to destroying these monsters with what we have discovered.
Something strange was happening. It seemed they were being observed.
Let's go back to the cave without turning our backs, and slowly. There's something out there. I don't know if it was watching us or just passing by. Either way, it's best if nobody else goes out today.
We are safe here. The giants have never come to or attacked this place. They have no interest in mountains.
Thank you so much for helping us. We are very grateful. By the way, what is your name again?
Joel. My name is Joel.
It's good to have you here. Loneliness sometimes feels worse than those monsters out there.
I'm sorry for kicking you yesterday. And you kicked me? I didn't feel a thing.
Marcus, we're ready to leave.
But before we could leave, Sarah desperately tries to grab the mirror from her backpack, but she can't, as the fallen one takes the backpack and throws it far away.
Really are brave. And you're the one I was looking for, Sarah.